Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hey everyone, I am He Who Reviews, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. I named myself so because I love Who, and I'm here to review it, but I'll also review other things in the nerd sphere. Hence the name He Who Reviews. Anyway, without further ado, allons-y. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video on Doctor Who. This video is going to be the third and final part of my coverage of the Wild Blue Yonder. And then I'll move on to other specials, but this video's main focus is not just on Wild Blue Yonder, as you'll know from the title. It's on how the Wild Blue Yonder handled Wilfred Mott. But before we get into any boring analysis on my part, let's watch this masterpiece of a scene.
Oh, my goodness, Donna! Oh my goodness, Donna!
I said so!
Wilfred Mott. Oh, now I feel better. Now nothing is wrong. Nothing in the whole wide world. Hello, me old soldier.
Okay, we watch the scene, and from that, our hearts are all broken. And rest in peace to Bernard Cribbins. Wow, before I make this video any more morbid, let's move on from this particular subject and talk about how the Wild Blue Yonder handled Wilf. I think this was handled well, respectfully, and I like the scene in context of the show as well, because not only did they dedicate the episode to Bernard Cribbins, the actor who played Wilf, who sadly passed away, but in context of the show, it's like, yay, Wilf is here, and the doctors wanted to see Wilf since he returned to this face. So it makes perfect sense that he would be so happy, and the genuine, the for lack of a better term, the shit-eating grin on his face, just genuine happiness that I've only ever really seen him use a couple times before, in different faces, incarnations, when he's got one over on someone, but the complete happiness on his face of, yay, it's Wilf, and just hugging him and saying hello. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. It's a little bittersweet with the line of, I never thought I'd see your face again after all these years and things, with what's happened in real life, but I think the scene is handled well, because it was, yay, look, there's Wilf, and, oh, things are happening around Wilf, the world's gone mad, Wilf is explaining, it's great to see Wilf, but there are doctor things to be done, let's get on with it, allons-y, all of that, and then runs into the road to talk to the, crazy person that seems to think that he and everyone else is right, and that's presumably what's going to lead into the Toymakers special in the next episode, which I haven't watched or covered yet, so that'll be interesting for me. And hopefully all of you watching as well, or I'm not really doing my job, am I? But yeah, I think this handled Wilf really respectfully, both in and outside the context of the show. It was a really nice, wholesome scene of seeing the Doctor hug Wilf, and gave you genuine, happy emotions along with bittersweet real-life ones, but it just, I got swept up in the happiness of the scene, to be honest with you, and it was just lovely, and I liked that they handled it of, oh look, there's Wilf, but there's doctor things to be done, let's get moving, something's clearly gone wrong, we've not just arrived a few days out, there's actually a problem. Wilf has instructed the family to bunker down. As always, the old soldier approach, always with Wilf, but also the kind-hearted soul mixed together, still shown, and even in this little scene here of, he is a soldier at heart and would serve his country, but he's a very kind old soul as well. And you can see in Bernard Cribbins' aging that he's using a wheelchair, because I think he was actually 94 in real life, wasn't he? Or he was quite old in real life. So he is actually using a wheelchair, but you don't see, oh, it's Wilf and he's fallen on hard times having to use a wheelchair. You just see Wilf, and for me, a visually impaired person who couldn't, see as well visually, it just I don't think, oh, so much time has passed. I don't think, oh, Bernard Cribbins looks, so much older. He just plays Wilf so on the nose, and the genuine charm and love for that character is returned instantly. And the moment hits emotionally in lots of different ways, but mostly I got swept up in the happiness of the scene, but I liked how it didn't try to nostalgia bait you and sweep you up into the scene too much. It just felt natural, and as I say, the Doctor is doing Doctor things and dealing with the current situation. But you also get the happy moment of him meeting Wilf. Okay, I've met Wilf, let's get going. Anyway, that's me spending about 5 to 6 minutes breaking down a very small scene. But yeah, I think this was... Unfortunately, we didn't get any more of Wilf, or I don't think we do in the next special, but... because they've announced that this is his final scene. But what we got here I liked because it wasn't overdone for nostalgia bait. It was the perfect amount of happiness on both the Doctor and Wilf's parts, and then the episode continued as normal. It wasn't overdone, it wasn't nostalgia bait, it wasn't in any way, thankfully, exploited or overdone because of the sad events of real life with Bernard Cribbins passing away. It was just so masterfully done by two wonderful actors, and really suited the episode. So I really like how the Wild Blue Yonder handled Bernard Cribbins, or the character of Bernard Cribbins appearing in this episode as the character of Wilf. It really worked for me. Did it work for you? Were you happy to see Wilf again? Did you not care as much as I did? Am I the odd one out here? Did you think that the episode handled the scene well? Comment below and let me know if you want. That's the end of the video, guys. You can go now.